Speaking Part 3. Hobbies and Interests. How have hobbies changed your child? Personally, I think it has a large differences of interest between in the past and at the present. So, back to the 2000s years, um, when Vietnam has had a significant impact of the war. So after the relic of some war in past, and the hobbies in this year in this time collected some steel iron souvenir like the bow on sometimes is the knife of the enemies. On back to the present, uh, I think with the rapid development of technology, people pay more attention to the video games or modern technologies. So the hobbies of them is turning it into playing video games in home. What have been the positive and negative developments in games for children? Uh, so to my point of view, I guess any the hobbies also have two aspects. So let's start with the memories of playing video game. When you focus on a game, you visually you have opportunity to boost the reflection. For example, with some uh, speed flow modification of some games, you must engage in the flow of the game. So the reflection of you is extremely developed. And besides, after during the COVID-19 period, people didn't hang out with their friends. So the video games is the better choice for people to meet their friends or widen their connection. But however, the negative developments of this game cannot uh, neglected. Like when you spend, I mean a variety of hours a day, approximately 4 or 5 hours. You also probably get some disease about eyes like uh, myopia or presbyopia, and and it's really it's really dangerous for the people. Um, when people play some violence or some games has violence scene in there, they tend to behavior uh, in the real life like the game. So it's really uh, it's extremely dangerous for the parents to supervise that children behavior. Um, why do you think children like playing games? So as I mentioned before, the development of technologies is literally rapid. So now it has a rising number of children engaged in video games because games have ability to make the dream of children come true. Uh, for example, when you play uh, um, a adventure game, you can travel to the universe. Didn't have any spaceship, and in real life, it's impossible and unrealistic. But with the video games, children can have the really good experience from it and know more about the universe. Do you think competitive games are good or bad for children? Um, as far as I know, the I mean, mm, it literally crucial to put the competitiveness in some context for children, cause by this way the ability of children can boost perfectly and strongly. For example, in some swimming competition with with the competitiveness, the children have to put more effort and the strength of them. So uh, by this way, they can they also can break the record and boost their ability. How can games sometimes have to unite people? Um, in my perspective, video game uh, uh, is a better way to cooperate the people all around the world. Like when you play in a multiplayer game, you have to have the teamwork skill, and by this way, the connection between the others really is increased. Like, for instance, when you cooperate perfectly to complete the mission. After that, you can have the basic information about the characteristic, how the others work, work with the people. Sometimes is the hobbies of them. So I think games once in a while have people to connect with others.